All right, so you guys wanted to know more about Constantine's conversion to Christianity. Huge moment in history, right? We're using this awesome YouTube video from Real History to kind of guide us. And honestly, it's like we're on a historical treasure hunt. We're going to be looking at evidence and symbols and even architecture to figure out the truth.
It's easy to think about Constantine.
Then we have Constantine entering the picture. He's super ambitious and he's trying to take power during a super chaotic time for the Roman Empire. The video talks about his dad dying, the whole power struggle with Maxentius, and that crazy battle at the Milvian Bridge. That's a pretty intense setup for a conversion story, don't you think?
Definitely. Constantine's rise to power was anything but peaceful. So when his dad, Constantius, died, the army declared Constantine the new ruler. That started this brutal fight for control, which ultimately led to the battle at the Milvian Bridge against Maxentius, and that's where the traditional conversion story comes in.
Yeah, the one they taught us in school. Constantine sees a vision of the cross, maybe he has a dream about Jesus,
Yeah.
and bam, divine intervention helps him win the battle. But then the video throws the curveball with the Arch of Constantine. You'd think a monument for this massive victory would be covered in Christian symbols.
Right.
You would think. But instead we see all these pagan gods, like Tiber, Victory, Roma. It's almost like he's trying to appeal to everyone. That's so interesting. There's even a part on the arch where they've removed Constantine's face. It's like someone tried to erase him from history. What's that all about?
It just goes to show you how much debate there is around Constantine. Even back then, people questioned what he believed and what his motives were. An arch that's supposed to celebrate him turns into this battleground about how we understand history.
That makes me think about something the video brought up. Were there even enough Christians in Constantine's army to matter? Like, if Christianity was still so small and persecuted, why would he even care about winning them over?
Good question. It doesn't seem like trying to get the support of a small group of Christian soldiers would be a good strategy for him.
But then the video talks about that discovery at Hadrian's Wall in northern England. 7 crosses carved into a wall at a Roman military fort. Does that mean there were already Christians in the army way before Constantine?
It seems that way, and what's interesting is how deliberate it looks. The way those crosses are grouped together makes it seem like they had a real sense of community, like a shared faith even within the army. So it's looking more likely that there were definitely Christians in Constantine's army.
Okay. I'm starting to see how complicated this all is.
Yeah.
But the video also mentioned that Maxentius probably had Christians in his army too. So it's not like Constantine was the only one with Christian support.
Exactly. It makes you question if Constantine converted just to get more votes, so to speak. There has to be more to the story than that.
Which brings us to another thing. The video challenges the idea that Maxentius was just this evil pagan tyrant who was against Christians.